Having a solid workout routine is key to reaching an elite level in calisthenics. All these calisthenic athletes you see defying gravity and showing off insane skills didn't get to that level by accident. They got there by training with intention. You can have all the motivation and discipline in the world, but if you don't have an actual plan, learning elite level skills like the planche, muscle up, and handstand push-up will always be a dream. I know because I struggled with this myself. When I first got into calisthenics, I had all the motivation in the world, but my workouts and training was all over the place. I didn't even know what I was doing. As soon as I would get home, I would spam a bunch of push-ups and handstands, thinking that I was getting somewhere. But the truth was, my progress was going downhill. Then luckily, my boy YV Guo dropped a banger calisthenics guide and briefly talked about creating a calisthenics program. Once I took it to heart and started creating my own routine, my progress started skyrocketing and I started learning skills so much faster. Now it's been almost a whole year since that happened and my calisthenics skills and progress is on a whole new level. Muscle ups are light work and I'm even closer to unlocking the planche. My muscles are more defined and I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. The best part about it is that I can help you guys do the same thing. So that being said, in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to create your own calisthenics routine. And since I care about you guys and want you to become top Cali athletes, I'm going to create a routine with you guys at the end of this video. So let's dive right in. Before we build our routine, let's get clear on your goals. Let me ask you something. Why do you want to train calisthenics? Do you want to train to get stronger and build muscle? Are you trying to lose some weight and become healthier? Are you trying to learn advanced skills like the planche, front lever, and muscle up? Do you want to be more functional and just have more control of your body? Whatever your goal is, it's important to clearly define it. This will help you structure your routine and help you choose the right exercises. And it will also help you keep you motivated and set you in the right direction. Now that you have your goal, it's time to choose how many days out of the week you're going to train. This will ultimately be up to you, but you can consider these recommendations. If you're new to working out or you're just a beginner, then it's probably a good option to start training 3 days a week. If you have more experience working out, then you can raise that number to around 4 to 6 days a week. Just know that the more effort you put in, the more results you get out. And it's also good to establish what days you are going to use to rest. If you're a beginner, I recommend 3 to 4 rest days. If you are already or coming close to becoming a Cali G like me, then you only need 1 to 2 rest days. Once you have established the days you are going to use to train, you want to determine how much time you can train on those days. I would say 30 minutes to an hour is usually the sweet spot, but if you're super busy and you can only train less than 30 minutes, then I would recommend raising the intensity and lowering your rest time. After you have your days and time set, you want to choose a workout split. In calisthenics, the 3 main splits are the push-pull leg split, the full body split, and the skill focus split. And you're probably wondering which split should I choose. Don't worry, I got you. Here's a quick guide to help you choose a split. If you're training calisthenics with a focus in building muscle, then I would recommend the push-pull leg split. If you're leaning towards losing weight, then a full body workout split with a focus in cardio would be ideal. If you're more focused on learning skills, then you should do a skill focus split. And you can set aside skill days with at least 1 push or pull day. It can be kind of mixed. Remember, these are just general recommendations, so feel free to change it up based on your preferences and schedule. And just one quick thing, what I like to do is throw in skills on my push-pull leg days before I start working out. But then again, you can just have a skill on a separate day, so it's really up to you. I also recommend that you only stick to 1 to 3 skills at a time because your attention will be divided, making your progress a lot slower. The best way to learn skills faster is to become stronger with the basic exercises. And please make sure to train legs. Now it's time for the fun part, which is picking out exercises to put into your routine. This is going to be a lot harder for those of you who are newer to calisthenics because there are so many progressions, skills, and exercises. If you want some more examples, you can check out my calisthenics guide for beginners. But since we're creating a routine, I'm going to choose some exercises that go along with the push-pull leg split. Reason being, it's the most common split and you can throw in skills on those days if you want to. For push days, you want to find exercises that hit your pushing muscles, which are chest, triceps, and shoulders. To hit these, you can do push-ups, dips, and pike push-ups. If you don't have access to dip bars, then you can use 2 chairs to do some dips. For pull day, you want to focus on your back, biceps, and forearms. To hit these, I would recommend getting a cheap pull-up bar, link in the description, and then do some pull-ups and chin-ups. You can also use weight, but if you don't have certain equipment, you can just get an old bag, fill it up with some heavy things, and do some bicep curls and rows. Then for your legs, you want to target your quads, hamstrings, glutes, and your calves. Squats, lunges, Nordics, and some calf raises will hit all these leg muscles. And if any of these exercises are too easy or too difficult, just look up some difficult or some more easier progressions for that exercise. For example, if you can't do push-ups, you can start with knee push-ups or incline push-ups. Then once that exercise becomes easier, just naturally move on to push-ups. For those of you who want to use a different split, your routine may look a little different. And I know I won't be able to cover every single split, but I'll give you some general recommendations. If you're doing a full body workout split, you can focus on multiple muscle groups like dips, burpees, pull-ups, and jumping squats. If you're training with a goal to lose weight, focus on cardio exercises. If you're training calisthenics to mainly learn a skill, you're going to find the progression you're at on that skill and then do some attempts on your level. Then you can incorporate exercises to get stronger for that skill. Once you have your exercises and skills you want to put into your routine, you can now create your warm-up. So for skills, you want to focus on warming up your joints and tendons that are used in that skill, which you can do a quick Google search or ask ChatGPT. If you're warming up for your workouts, you generally want to warm up the muscles that will be used the most in that workout. You can do isolated warm-up exercises, or you can just do an easier variation of the hardest exercise. This will get your blood flowing and help prevent injury. I know I covered a lot of information in this video, so I hope this demonstration really helps you guys. Alright guys, so for this demonstration, I'm going to use Google Docs because you can also use it on your phone and you can use it on your computer. But as long as you have like a table that you can insert into your document, then you should be okay. And you can use Notes app, you can use Word, whatever you like to use. So I'm going to create a custom training plan with the push-pull leg split because it's the most common. You can use this structure to create a full body workout or a skill-based workout. But let's get started. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to name this my custom training routine, and it says weekly, so you can put weekly if you want. So I'm going to insert a table. So what you're going to do is, if you're training 3 days, you're going to do 3 columns. If you're training 5 days, you're going to do 5 columns. But since I'm going to do a demonstration, I'm going to do 3 days, and then you're going to do 2 rows. If you're not doing a skill, you're going to do 3 rows if you're doing a skill. So I'm going to do 3 by 3 because I want to train a skill and for 3 days. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bold my text, Control B, and I'm going to do push because I want to start with a push day. And I'm going to set it for Monday. You don't have to do a certain day if you don't want to. And I'm going to do pull for Wednesday because I want to balance it out through the week. And I'm going to do leg day on Friday. Since I'm doing a skill, I'm going to put the skill. If not, you're just going to skip the step. So I'm going to be training for the L-sit. And then I'm going to train for the muscle up. Okay, and I'm going to leave leg blank unless you want to learn like pistol squats or something like that. And then from here, I'm just going to put workout in bold. Put it right here since I don't have a skill. Okay, so now we're going to start throwing in some exercises for our workout. I'm going to go over some basic exercises. If you want to do more research, that's up to you. So I'm going to do some push-ups. And then I'm going to do some dips, pike push-ups as well. This is a little bit more advanced. Now I'm just going to throw in some core exercises. I recommend like 1 to 2 after each of your workouts, at least 3 times a week. Some crunches, some planks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to throw in the amount of reps we want to do for each exercise. And since a lot of people don't know how many reps they should be doing, here is a general guide that you should do for your reps. So if you're doing strength and you want to get stronger, 1 to 6 repetitions. If you're doing muscle building, hypertrophy, 6 to 12 repetitions. And muscular endurance would be 12 plus repetitions per set. And the thing about repetitions, guys, is you want an exercise that really challenges you, because if you're just doing an easy exercise, you're not going to get any results. If you're doing a too difficult exercise, you could get possibly injured. So you want to find the exercise right in the middle of too difficult and too easy. And if you're not sure, you can always test out your exercises. Just be careful and adjust the progression from there. So if I find that push-ups are too difficult, then I'm gonna do some wall push-ups or some incline push-ups. And if they're too easy, then I'm gonna do some elevated push-ups or some weight vest push-ups. But make sure to test things out, because it's not like you can know everything off the spot, and just stay safe. So since I want to train for muscle growth, I'm gonna do 6 to 12 reps. For me, 10 reps is the sweet spot. So I'm gonna do times 10 for all the exercises. And so for the general guide for sets is to do 2 to 3 sets. If you're just beginning, you might want to do 2 sets. And if you're more advanced, you can do 3 to 4. And I like to do my last set till failure. It's up to y'all if you feel comfortable doing till failure. So for now, we're just gonna do 3 sets for each of my exercises. For abs, it's a little bit different. So if I'm trying to lose weight, I'm gonna do more repetitions. If I'm just trying to gain muscle, then as long as you find the ab workout that challenges you, then you should be good. Crunches, let's say they're challenging for me, so I'm gonna stick to like 10 reps, 12 reps, and then do 2 to 3 sets. You don't want to overwork yourself. Some exercises require time, so let's do 60 seconds. Once you have your reps and your sets, we're going to work on our skills. You don't want to train too much because you're gonna overwhelm yourself. You might get injured. So if this is too much, just lower the amount of sets, lower the amount of reps. Up to you all guys. I always recommend to start with your skill before your workout, because if you do your workout first, you're not gonna have enough energy to perform your skill, and you're gonna feel like you're not progressing. When you're training the skill, usually each skill has a progression level. So you want to find what progression you're currently at, and then you want to just do some attempts, some holds, and you want to find a time that challenges you. Let's say for me, I find one leg L sit hold really challenging, so I'm just gonna do one leg L sit hold for 5 seconds, 5 sets of that. And then you can find some simple exercises that can help you get stronger for your skill, some that don't require too much volume. So I'm gonna do some hip flexor raises times 6, each leg 3 sets. So maybe 1 or 2 exercises should be fine. You don't want to overtrain. I just realized I had it under workout. Just change it to under skill. We basically finished our workout routine. It literally is that simple. The only hard part is just finding out what exercises are easy and difficult for you. One other thing I do want to go over is rest times. You can put your rest times in each box, or you can just like write it down under your table or something like that. Whatever is comfortable for you. This is a general guide. It's different for everyone how long you want to rest. If you're a beginner, obviously you're going to need more rest. If you're more advanced, you're going to want to use less rest time. But this is just a general guide. That's basically all I have for the demonstration. If you have any other questions, you need any help, just go ahead and leave it in the comments and I will try to get back to you. Congrats boys, you have everything you need to create your own training routine for calisthenics. Just make sure to take action and actually create your routine to get some results. And by chance, if you want my help even sooner, I can save you guys the trouble and make you a custom training plan for only $20. Once you fill out the form and tell me more about yourself, I'll be able to give you a routine of calisthenic exercises that are best for you and your goals. I'll also give you some video demonstrations to make sure that you're following the proper form, along with easier and more difficult variations. This isn't important, but if you want, this will help you save time, and it's pretty cheap. I'll probably have to start raising the price soon because I am getting a lot of orders though. But yeah, we'll see. Peace.